I am backstage at Bloodstock with Acid Rain, and I have with me
Marc and me.
And me, as in Howard, Mr. H-Man. So you guys played an awesome set last night.
Did you see it?
I did.
At last, were you the first interviewer who actually saw it last night?
Excuse after
Big fan of Acid Rain.
Okay, why don't you talk all about how good we were?
You were. I loved
10 minutes.
I want to ask about the suit. I want to ask about the suit. The pink suit.
The pink suit. I told you it was a good idea.
Is it tailor-made?
It's from a company called Opasuits. .co.uk or .com. I'm not quite sure, but I expect a few free suits to come my way.
Quite right.
I saw it in December online.
Yeah.
My friend Nicola showed it to me, and she's like, "Oh, they do summer suits," and she clicked on it, and I just saw that and went, "Ding, Bloodstock!" And then the top hat he found at Bloodstock yesterday, about 3 or 4 hours before we went on. He found the top hat in the stall around here.
No way.
15 quid. 15 quid, and I threw it into the bloody crowd.
Yeah.
I'm a Yorkshireman. It still hurts.
When you threw it, was it kind of like a, oh no, what have I done?
Yeah, exactly. No, I threw it out, and it caught a vibe, and suddenly I thought, I haven't done an odd job here, have I?
So whoever has it, you're very lucky.
That's it. Yes, it's like there's not somebody walking around with a hat. There's somebody got it embedded in the face.
And apparently, you guys had the best attendance for the Sophie stage for the whole festival. Apparently.
Yeah, that's really good.
And you had 265 of the 266 crowd surfers.
Yeah.
Well, we've heard that, and we've also heard the stage manager said it's the biggest crowd they've ever had in the Sophie Centre.
Ever had.
Yeah.
It was packed. It was
yeah. Well, I didn't find out. I was giving people the grief outside the tent.
Yeah.
I didn't find out till afterwards. That was because they couldn't get in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, you bastards.
Oh,
He's still a twat.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. After 25 years, still a twat. Who'd have thunk it?
But yeah, how are you guys? I love the Blondie cover, by the way.
Well, actually,
awesome.
that is actually, and I do have to genuinely say this.
Yes.
That is a song by The Nerves that was covered by Blondie.
Oh, really?
And we cover the Nerves song.
The Nerves song.
Yeah.
I've learned something.
Word on
You're sounding like Pete here.
Really? Well, Pete's the one who told me.
Well, there you go.
No, he's not. No. The reason I do that is because the guy who wrote the song originally gets really fucked off about
I
it.
bet he does.
As you would.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
He's more famous
So he
than
just
you.
gets absolutely fucked off about it. So I always like to try and credit him.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, good for you guys.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
How are you feeling about the whole reboot thing? And
It's just awesome.
why did it happen?
That's a story.
Are you disappointed?
No,
Yeah.
I just want to know.
I am sitting here, you know. I am one of the new members.
How and why did it happen?
In
Why did it happen?
2012, at a Lawnmower Death Christmas show,
Yeah.
Kev, who never wanted to reform the band, said, Obnoxious will be 25 in 2015. Do you want to play some gigs? And I was like, puts hand over mouth. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, okay. So said to the rest of the band, and we did some rehearsals, and it was all going fine. And then one by one, they all dropped out. And Paul, the guitarist, was always going to be a stand-in for when one of the others couldn't do it. So it was just me and Paul, and I said I was going to do a thrash project. And then one day I thought, call it Acid Rain. Rang him, told him that, and he went, ha, okay. And Mac was up for it. I knew Mac would be up for it, but unfortunately he wasn't able to hang in there for the whole thing. And then we said, right, we need to find a drummer. Jeff from Onslaught said, Marc's available. Literally about 2 or 3 days after, we need to find a drummer. Went to see Onslaught. Jeff said, bring Marc. I rang Marc. Marc went, who the fuck are ye, like?
That's actually true.
Because he's Spanish,
Yeah.
It's like, absolutely, yeah. It's like, Marc, can you play this a bit faster? Sorry, Arriba. And it went from there, and it's fucking amazing, and you know, it's just fucking awesome lineup, nuclear lineup.
There's been such a buzz about the whole place. To know that you guys are.
Well, we felt like that. I mean, I saw Vicky from, Vicky runs Bloodstock, and I thanked her, and she gave me a big hug. She said, no, you got this wrong. Thanks for agreeing to play. When we announced you were playing, she said it was just mental.
Yeah.
Social media went off. The ticket sales spiked, and she said it's your crowd today. And when they were chanting Acid Rain before we even gone on, the crowd was chanting Acid Rain while we were there. You know, it was just nuts, and it really did feel. I've said this earlier. It felt like that tent. There was 5,000 people in that tent had been stood there waiting for 25 years, and it was like we walked on, and everyone just went, "All right,
we're ready. We're ready.
All right,
let's do this.
You ready for this? All right, should we do it? Yeah. Okay.
And go. Yeah.
I just fucking smoked it for an hour and 15 minutes, and it was awesome. It was awesome. That's the longest orgasm I've ever had.
Jizz everywhere.
Jizz everywhere. Oh well, yeah.
Well, it landed on this tent actually, which is quite wide. Of course, you know.
I just like to say that our interviewer is rather cute, and she just said jizz everywhere, and I'm having trouble concentrating now.
That's why he's leaning over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's hiding it. If you know what I mean.
Think pure thoughts. Think pure thoughts. Think pure thoughts. Nuns. They
can be quite sexual as well. The nuns.
I've just pictured you in a nun's outfit now. Oh dear.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
I have to ask about the professional Yorkshireman.
Oh right, okay, Keith.
Yes.
He's not here this weekend. He couldn't make it.
What?
That's the other thing I dress up as. When I'm in Acid Rain, I dress up as a twat, and when I do comedy, I dress up as a northern twat, an old northern twat. So yes, what would you like to know?
Why?
It was one of those things, like, you know, there's this thing called tour speak. When you go on tour, and everybody listening to this knows, when you go on holiday with some mates or something, there'll be a few key phrases that crop up over that time, like yeah. Nailed it. So there's that, right? That happened, right? And you see she's doing it. So, but there's little things like that happen. And Keith was one of those things. And I was with some friends in France, New Year's. I was in a patisserie. There was all this gorgeous food, and my friend turned around and went, "It's amazing, isn't it?" And I just put on this Yorkshire accent and went, but there's no pasties, is there? And we all laughed, and they were like, and I went, and I just started doing this character and called him Keith Platt, and it started out as Uncle Keith. Then that sounded a bit rapey. So yeah, it does. It's like, you know, professional pedo. That's not really going anywhere. That's gonna, still available for children's parties.
He's gone. He's gone.
So I thought I can't do that. I thought I can't do that. So Uncle Keith became Keith Platt, and I went back doing stand-up, and after 3 months of doing stand-up, it was me. I was starting to get bored again very quickly. I had a 5-year break, and I thought, right, for want of a better expression, I'm going to do Keith. And so that's why. So he'd been kicking around for a long time, and I used to write with two comedy writers. We wrote sitcoms for Keith. Platt's Life is a real sitcom. We did all sorts of stuff, and Keith was in sketches. It was just I'd never actually taken it to the stand-up, and so Keith is real, man.
Because you guys
Keithing it real.
Keeping it real.
Oh, bitch, just stop, man.
The puns get worse.
Listen, I have to put up with this, you know.
Just building the brand, baby. Just building the brand. Repping the brand.
Because back in the day, Acid Rain, back in the day, back before I was born.
Back in the day.
It's a bit of a favourite phrase of ours. Back in the day.
You guys played the venue in Edinburgh.
Lots. And it's now an art gallery, and it makes me cry.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Yeah. It's now an art gallery with a big fucking metal beam down the middle that I should be crawling along and then just dropping into the middle of the crowd. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. It's also the metal beam that opened my head up and I had to have 6 stitches in.
Oh yes, I heard about that.
Yeah, so I was singing and blood was pouring down my face. Kev was loving it. And in between songs, Kev just got the mic and he goes, Deicide are playing here in a couple of weeks. That's when they used to throw fake blood out, and they would go, tell them to fuck off. We do real blood. Look at that, look at that. And I went like this, and like my fingers went in my head. I was like, that's
brilliant.
I was like, yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
When you blew the
Little help.
Absolutely. That was Beer's fault. That was Beer's fault.
So Edinburgh broke you.
Oh no! I got stitched up. I was fine. And a load of the people from the gig met me in the emergency to sit and have a chat while I had to wait to get stitched up. It's great. Hospitable Scots. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So yeah, very very quickly.
Yeah, it's fine.
You've been getting some great reviews for Planet of the Damned.
Yes, we
Has
have.
that sort of helped to boost you forward on?
Well, I think it's introduced the new lineup. You know, I mean, everyone goes, "Fuck me, that drumming is awesome." Oh, right, Mark.
Oh. Oh, I'm here, aren't I? Yes.
You are.
Miles away. Yeah. What do you want me to say?
The
drumming is awesome.
Yeah, the drumming is amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
I think you'll find that's me. Yeah. I have put you in a bit of a hole there, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
Sorry. So yeah, but I mean, people have heard the new song and gone. I mean, we've had 2 negative reactions, and I'm talking on social media, on our YouTube page, on Facebook, on Twitter. We have had 2 negative reactions, and one of them has since turned around and now likes it, and the other one changed their YouTube profile because they went really anti it. They changed their YouTube profile because so many people were slagging them off.
Was that the guy who said it sounds like porn?
Yes, and it was like new metal and all this. It was like Wolfman or something. He's changed his profile. He now owns the fact that was him, and that he's actually quite likes it now. He still doesn't like the production, but he's like apologising for taking against it, which I think is very cool. By the way, if you listen to this, that is very cool. So yeah, I mean, to say it's gone down well is an understatement. I mean, everybody is loving it. You know, it's brilliant. That's our.
Is there actually a dog in here, or is that just a human being barking like a dog?
No, it's my girlfriend. Shut up, darling. I'll be there in a minute. Jesus, honestly, I thought I'd left her in the car.
She escaped.
I must have left the window wound down too much.
Another one I have to ask as well. The lyrics for the album.
Yes,
the
I
Fear.
have. Go on. Sorry, no.
The lyrics for the album The Fear in particular always resonated with me, especially Reflections of Truth and All I See.
Cool, which we played last night.
And I wanted to know, considering the state of the political climate at the moment, is that something that still inspires you to do what you do?
No, I have my own politics. Like we said after Trump-minded takeover last night. We're not a political band, but it's not a political statement to say Donald Trump's a racist, ignorant fuck.
Yeah.
That's just common sense.
Yes.
So you don't have to, you're not straying into politics by saying that. And funnily enough, Reflections of Truth was just about greed, and All I See was about my girlfriend's stepdad of the time.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like you never know what's behind what someone's trying to say. But no, I mean, I've never really been a political animal. Leave that to other people who are better at doing it. But yeah, I mean, this is. It is what it is, and I think lyrics moving forward are a lot more about how I feel. They're a lot more rather than about how I think. Maybe back in the day, being younger, it's all very much about what you think and your opinions and wanting to get them out there. Whereas now, I think it's more appropriate and to sort of connect with people emotionally, and so they get what you're saying, and it could be something they've gone through in life, and they recognise certain issues and they bend the lyrics to suit how they feel about it, and that's absolutely fine, absolutely.
They connect with it through their own experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's very important as well, because I get a lot of messages about Thoughtful Sleep, people wanting to know about Richard McLennan, who the song's about and all the rest of it, and they're like, can you tell me the story behind it? And I always say, private message me and I'll tell you, but you have to ask yourself if you really want to know, because that song means something to you, and if I answer that question, it may change the meaning. It may change how you feel about the song, and are you sure you want to do that? So
that's a very important message. That makes complete sense.
Yeah. Shit, we gotta go.
We gotta run.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Sorry.
Gotta do it. Thank you both so much.
No, thank you very much.